I'm already hairline receding and everything. That's hereditary, so I can't do a thing about it. So it's whatever. But.
So school's closed, but you guys are still here.
Bama. I mean, you know, that's just how it goes here. I mean, we knew that we weren't going to have practice off, so just part of the deal. Just being a student athlete, everyone else is at home relaxing, probably watching a movie, and we'll be here. So I figured we would have to make up practice anyway, so might as well just get it going. So
you take a pride in that mentality too.
Yeah, I mean, just being tough, and this is what this place is about. Is I mean, yeah, I guess just being a part of the process.
Did you have any images in your head last night of having to fight through a torrential downpour to get here for practice?
I had a image of us in the indoor and tornadoes going on around us. We're still, Coach Saban's yelling, "Start the drill over" or something. So that was what I had in my head.
How has practice been coming up on that midway point here?
It's been good. I mean, I think this spring has really been probably the best for us as far as we've had, over 2 weeks we've had 5 practices, which, so this is probably one of the more easier springs that we've had, but it's been really good. Younger guys coming in, doing a good job, learning everything, and it's really beneficial for them.
You've been around for a few quarterback competitions. What's it like not having that heading into the spring and having one guy sort of being the main guy?
That's good. I mean, it's like you see the quarterbacks make so much progression during the year, and then it's like they're gone. So it's nice to see, him carry that progression and just continue to get better. And, we've taken notice. He's really slinging the ball right now, and having Coach Dable back there really coach him up. We've seen a lot of progression from Jalen, so it's been good.
Nick talked about these kind of scattering practice out, like you said, helps with the retention, especially with have you seen that with some of the young guys? You got a lot of young guys on that offensive line this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think them coming in on the days that we don't have practice and kind of slowing things down and just really getting in the film room and learning what they did from the last practice has really helped them. So I think a lot of guys are coming in, getting extra work, and we've seen the benefits of that for sure.
How long does it take a tight end coming from high school to kind of get acclimated into how you guys block, and how far has Miller come in that regard?
I think it'd probably take a year or two. I think you kind of have that mindset. I don't know what type of offense he came from high school or whatever, but here they're going to block, and so going up against guys like big dudes in the SEC, it definitely takes a little while to get used to that physically. And Miller's done a really good job, and he's got a great mindset. I think that he's not going to back down from anyone. So he's really taken that, and it's shown. And a lot of guys, he's earned a lot of respect from the older guys as well. Just seeing that he's got that kind of dogfight mentality in him. So.
Nick called him OJ-like. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think he's really athletic. He'll stick in there and block too, and hang with the best one. But he's got really good hands. He's just a gifted athlete. And, like OJ, just same thing. So.
What's it been like working beside Matt and seeing him kind of make that next step?
Well, he's been on the right side.
Oh, that's right.
Lester.
So, Jonah, sorry.
Jonah.
But just what have you seen from Matt, I guess, just on the other side?
I think he's really, matured, and I think he kind of knows that this is his time to step up and really prove to the coaches that, he's the guy. And so I think he's really taking that to heart, and you can see him, he's in here getting treatment and getting extra film work and stuff like that, which is nice to see. So, I think he's really taking it to heart and knowing that this is kind of his time to step up. So it's been nice to see out of him.
Was it a drastic step up for him, or is this something you guys have been seeing over the years?
We've seen flashes, it's just, I think, more consistency and him really being more dialed in. We know that he has it in him, but I think it's really just taking a step for him to open up his eyes that this is really his time, and he's going to make the most out of it. So he's been doing a good job for us.
What's it like to see Jalen, kind of go from maybe like fourth quarterback last spring to where he is now, and as the incumbent starter, and kind of deal also with the the offensive coordinator changes that have happened?
He's really taken it all in stride. I mean, he's really stepped up as a leader, and vocally, I think he's became more of a leader even in this offseason, just leading us in the huddle or on the sideline, just telling us the direction that we want to go. And I think he's got a really good relationship with Coach Dable, which is shown. And they'll be messing around, joking around, and so I think it's made him play looser and just really learn the offense. So it's been helpful for us.
You mentioned Jonah. How have you seen him make that slide over from right to left?
I mean, it's been pretty easy for him. I think he said he feels maybe even more comfortable on the left than he does in the right, which is surprising to me too. But no, he's done a really good job, and he's the type of guy that if he sets his mind to it, he's going to achieve it. So I think he really wanted to get that left tackle spot, and he's done everything to earn it. And done a good job.
How do you guys adjust to blocking for Tua? Considering he's a left-handed quarterback.
For Tua?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Jalen's been our quarterback for the ones most of the time, so I think they're both mobile, but I mean, I just think it's more like transitional blocking from, if they're back there going to get a pass and they scramble out, just really going from pass pro and then transitioning into downfield blocking.
But him being a left-handed.
Oh,
yeah.
I think it'd stay the same. It just, there's really not a big difference as far as calls or anything like that. Maybe you'll have a couple different, run calls a different way or something like that, and have him roll out a different way, but that's really it.
What's your impression of guys like Alex and Elliott, coming in? I guess they've been with the second and third group, but just what have you seen from how they've taken it?
I think they've progressed a lot. I mean, even in the meeting rooms, like answering questions, at first they wouldn't really know what's going on, but they've really taken, they hang out with Coach Key a lot and just getting that extra film room and just kind of learning from the older guys what to do and seeing what we're doing and just kind of taking that, and you can see that they're making big-time improvements in that. So.
How about for you personally? Is it good to be sort of where you've been?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. I just feel like I'm improving, like in footwork and stuff like that, and just comfortability, and just being around the guys, Jonah and Bozeman, just getting comfortable with them even more, and not having to switch positions the week before a game. So that's nice for sure. So yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Ross.
Thanks, Ross. Appreciate it.